Am I wearing my fancy dress outfit correctly?
Yes, it seems to
This
fit
is where you're
perfectly.
supposed to put ties, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I've got some questions I'd like to ask about Goodif, please.
Okay, go for it.
I have sent the first letter, which is a template that I can get on Good Out of Debt Free.
Yeah.
I sent the first letter, and I had a reply. What do I do?
Right. So they've replied to your first letter. Then your response to them will be letter 2 when the 10-day period passed from, or whatever timescale you gave them. You will send letter 2 after they've replied to you. Your reply will be letter 2.
Okay. What do I do if I haven't had a reply?
Right, that's great. That means they've agreed to everything you said in your letter. When the time is right, send letter 2.
Fan-dabby-dozy. I've sent the second letter, and I've had a reply. What do I do then?
Exactly the same as what we said earlier. They've replied to you, so your reply will be letter 3 when the time is right.
So if I've sent the second letter and I've not had a reply, what do I do?
Great. That means they agree with everything you say.
Fantastic. Right, there's 3 other questions. They have replied after letter 3.
Bill them, or if it's very close to when they got your letter, it might have crossed in the post. You can give them the benefit of the doubt and just ignore it, or bill them. It's entirely your choice.
Okay. Then what happens if they don't reply after letter 3?
Brilliant. They've agreed to everything you've said. No need to do anything further.
So you've won?
Yeah.
Right. Had a reply after a stopple. Now, does this mean that I've had a reply after a stopple?
Yeah. Right. So you've had a reply after your
I've
stopple.
had a reply after a stopple. What do I do?
Now this is the big one here. What they've done now is you've used a court technique,
Yeah.
a legal technique, and they have breached that. Now it's entirely up to you. You can either ignore it, you can bill them, or you can sue them. They've broken the law.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, sir. And there you go. There's some answers for Get Out of Debt Free. Whether you want to call it Get Out of Debt Free or call it a Get Out of Death Free. There's also medical advice on there too.
Yes, get out of debt free.
Thank you everyone, and be
Happy!